You know, even with the Yo Bro sitcom, like I shot it. You know what I mean? I do a lot of the shooting, a lot of the editing, all of the editing. So I do a lot of that. So we got 5 episodes right now on YouTube, but I have the pilot episode shot over with Arlen Entertainment and, you know, great film work and, you know, Meech and them out there in Jersey. So I have a pilot episode that I've been shopping around to the different networks and things that to level up. You know what I'm saying? So we got the 5 episodes shot raw and shot by me and stuff like that. We got that on YouTube right now, available for everybody. But behind the scenes, I've been pushing this pilot episode to the networks, and when I say networks, I mean ABC and Fox, and you know, I think it's time that we get our own sitcom. You know what I mean? We grew up on Martin, we grew up on the Fresh Prince, and we ain't seen nothing like that since. You know what I'm saying? Tyler Perry doing his thing. You know, Blackish is one of the best shows on TV right now, but we need something authentic. You know what I mean? We need something from somebody raw. You know what I mean? And I think I got what the networks need. So I've been pushing that behind the scenes, couple meetings set up or whatever, and maybe one day we will see that pilot episode on a major platform.
That's fly. I like that. That. See, that's what I'm talking about. Because why not?
Yeah, why not? And
like that's what I don't be
somebody
getting.
had to put the battery in my back. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what you gonna keep just running in place? Like, you know what I mean? No. Like, you know what I mean? It starts somewhere, and these people that we idolize and we look up to started where we were at.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So, yeah.
They were doing the same thing we was doing.
Yeah.
Them mother, Chappelle, Martin, all the mothers in DC was running around comedy clubs, broke together.
Exactly. So that's what it's all about, man. And that's what we doing. You know what I mean? I got a couple scripts. I'm actually helping some people with some scripts, you know, so that's what I'm saying. The doors is just opening, you know what I mean? It's like when you get an email and someone says, hey, I have a full feature script done, but can you add some comedy elements in it?
Oh,
I didn't know I was a comedy writer, you know what I mean? But once you watch Yo Bro and you say, oh wow, this is like real stuff. But you know, it took me, like, I sat down and I watched the Martins and I watched that shit till my eyes bled, just so I don't copy them. You know what I mean? I don't want to do what they did. I want to take their formula, but I want to, you know what I mean? I want to be authentic. You know what I mean?
Dudes that got their entire sense of humor from some of them shows.
Exactly.
Like a homie that literally don't know, like, bro, you be on Martin time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you really just Martin, bro.
Right,
you don't even know it. Like,
right. But you could take from them. I mean, Martin took from somebody. You know what I mean? Martin. I watched so much sitcoms, bro, that I realized how much Martin took from the Jeffersons. No, like, I didn't realize that. You know what I mean? But when I see Sherman Hemsley dance around and the different jokes he say, I say, yo, Martin took so much from him. He made
the maid Pam.
Exactly.
That's what he did.
Exactly. So, yeah, you got to do your research. You know what I mean? You got to sit down and you got to do your research if you want your product to outstand, you know what I'm saying, the you know what I mean, the competition.
But as somebody that creates, like, you know how they say every movie stems from the same 6 nursery rhymes, or like we're constantly, we're not expanding enough. We're
creating new stories
on the treadmill, right?
Exactly.
How do you fight against that, or do you lay into that because you have to have a little bit of that to for the people to be able to keep up with it?
Well, it's
kind of similar to music now that I say.
Yeah,
That's why I stuttered a little bit.
And what comes to, and I probably don't have the answer for that, but what comes to my head right now is every individual is unique. So you could sit here and you could tell me something that happened in your life that never happened. It never happened to me. It might have happened similar.
Yeah, we might have parallels, but never
exactly.
the same. Right?
So that's why I said, going back to being authentic and your truth, you can't go wrong with it. If I put these real stories from my life out there, you can't go wrong. This really happened. So a lot of the stuff is taken from real things, you know what I'm saying? Like, of course, like, all right, we got a Yo Bro episode where we got a Christmas episode. Shout out Red Snapper.
Snap!
Yeah, shout out Snap. She killed it on there.
Yeah, Snap!
So me looking at everybody's sitcom Christmas episode, everybody, you gotta have one. You know what I mean? So I go look at everybody's sitcom Christmas episode. So I say, what can I do different than everybody? Okay, and I wanted to be kid friendly. So I made Red Snapper, Santa Claus sister, and he can't make it out for Christmas Eve this
subbing.
year.
She's subbing.
You ain't seen that nowhere. When
That's
did
crazy.
when did we see that?
Yo, when you want holiday episodes, watch The Simpsons.
Is that, well, yeah, that too.
The Simpsons
That
got
too.
50
Now I'm not gonna
years
say
of
that.
classics.
I'm not gonna say that I didn't do no research on The Simpsons. I
Already.
didn't. I was looking at the urban, the Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
No, that's cool. But
Jamie
then
Foxx.
when you want to blend the two and stretch.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy? You talk about The Simpsons. I told you I draw. That's really my first dream. Cartoons.
So when we getting that,
It's coming. It's coming.
you gonna help?
It's coming.
You should help, yo. Make sure he get that done.
Yeah.
Make sure you get that done.
Yeah.
Give him some ideas to get his
Shout out,
his wheels turning.
what's his
I'm
name?
talking to his son, by the way.
Motherfucking Flame.
That's
his name, right? Motherfucking Fame.
Motherfucking Fame.
Shout out motherfucking Fame, because what he doing with that cartoon, I love it.
Yeah,
I love
that
it,
famous
man.
corner.
Yeah, that shit hot,
Shout out to
yo.
Fame.
That's something I always wanted to do. So, Fame, get at me, man. Let me get a little cameo
You know what's
on that
crazy,
joint.
yo? That cartoon does well,
It's
yo.
funny, though.
It does well. Like,
It's funny, man.
and this has been years he's been doing it.
Yeah, he's
So
been
shout out to
consistent with
Fame,
it.
yo.
Shout out Fame,
That
yo.
was a good fucking shout out, bro.
Yeah, I mean, and that
So
came
that's
straight from the
inspirational?
gut. That
That's
came straight from the
inspirational
gut.
for you?
Yeah. I watch it. I
like
watch
that.
it.
I
I
like
like it.
that.
I like it. Yeah, definitely.
But see, and it shows you, like, start where you at, man. Start where the fuck you at.
Oh yeah.
But that's what The Simpsons did.
Yeah.
I remember The Simpsons being on Amy, whatever show, the white lady that was the comedy lady. They used to
Okay,
have
it showed like a little
segment.
snippet, right?
Yeah, they had the little segment and it
Right.
was like slow and dry, but it was funny.
Right.
And I watched it all the way up.
Well,
until,
even back to Tyler Perry, they said his shows, his Medea shows, right? Sometimes nights had 14 people in the audience. Sometimes had 17 people in the audience.
and then it caught that church crowd,
Yeah.
and it went through.
He's
the
no,
roof.
they caught that VHS crowd. That shit was in
That
our
was-
living room.
That was the church
Yeah,
ladies, yo.
yeah,
They were
right.
selling his tapes in churches, bro.
You're right. You're
Like
right.
real rap, and it was crazy because
Oh,
the
man.
same. It was the bus trip ladies.
Can y'all see that light bulb on top of my head?
It was the bus
Oh
trip
shit!
ladies.
I need to go to the
The
church.
same ladies that catch the bus trip to the outlets or catch the bus to the casinos.
You right.
They was all gonna go see Tyler.
Do they
bro.
still do that? Cause I remember my grandma. No, my grandma. We used to go to little crab feasts and all types of shit on the bus, yo.
They still do it. My sister throws some of them sometimes.
Oh, yeah?
On some real shit. Everybody in my family be chasing bread.
All right. That's definitely promo. That's where you promote at,
Bro,
man.
you got a captive audience.
You're right. You're right.
Motherfuckers on the
That's
bus
a
for
good
3
Yo
hours.
Bro episode too.
Oh, you could kill that.
On the bus, on our
And you
way
could-
somewhere.
And you can scheme some bus things.
Oh man, that might be coming, yo.
Because you go out your regulars with you. You can
Right.
tell them. You can tell them to play a couple roles and have some fun on that joint.
Yeah,
man.
you know what? We might but you know what's crazy? I got a little homie that worked for the buses. Well, a couple years ago, we went and did a PP shows. We opened up for DMX and Ludacris and them, and
Oh,
we
shit.
took my man. He drives school buses though. But he said, "Look, man, y'all want the school bus, man? I can't get his name or nothing because we was on that joint. We was lit
Drunk.
on that joint. Yeah,
Smoking
but
and drinking.
yeah.
Right, I know.
No,
I know.
but yeah.
I've been there before. I've been there before. We
But that was
dead
lit.
wrong.
We pull right up into the AC, right into the in the yellow
The
bus.
yellow bus.
Yep.
That's gangster though.
Yep.
That's gangster. I'd have just flipped it. I'd have had a whole name for that
It's a
experience.
documentary for that too. That's on YouTube too. Go check that
Bro,
out.
you work it.
Yeah, I try to document everything, man.